we suddenly jump up to 10 viewers.
Ooh, good timing.
Like
Good
10
timing.
people.
Because the podcast is on now.
Yeah.
Do we know 10 people?
So, Anthony, ground rules.
What's that?
Do we know 10
You
people?
can't all talk at once.
What are the ground rules? Yes, we know 10 people. Yes, we do know 10 people.
Yes, and they're all watching right now. Thank you for tuning in to the League of Ridiculous Conversations Twitch stream for the No Swears September. For the time that the podcast begins to when the podcast ends, neither myself nor Leland nor Steph or Jordan are allowed to make any swears. And we are supposed to do our best to keep the podcast of a PG-esque rated content, but that is a very gray area. So if we do happen to say a thing that violates those terms, we have to take a Bean Boozled or a Birdie Bot for the bougie and risk a awful flavor. Other than that, we're going to goof off for about 90 minutes talking about random things and then get into the list of ridiculousness in the back half of the podcast where a completely random topic will come up that we are not ready for. And the insanity will continue.
You guys aren't ready for it.
You are strangely prepared for any topic that comes up. Like, that is frightening.
Jordan, are you studying the list?
I'm just really good at talking off the top of my head.
You're not studying the list. You
No,
promise?
not at all. I have no idea what's on the list.
He's never looked at the list.
I promise. I don't even listen to this show.
I know. That's why it was weird.
Yeah, I don't listen
so right off the top, I've got to do something because it is very time sensitive.
Okay.
All right.
And that is I need to eat my Spite ice cream.
I don't know what that means.
From Ann's Dry Cleaner because I got called out last week
Wow.
for being so close to it, not eating it, while still saying that it's good.
What stupid beep,
What did I get?
beep, beep, beep flavors did you get?
What flavor? Yes.
I got...
Is it guac flavor?
No, of course not. I'm not a fan of guac. I got a green tea, pineapple, yogurt.
Well, see, that's
okay.
pretty normal,
That's
though.
safe.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought you would get a flavor
that
you wouldn't
sounds
normally
like
get, just so you could, try it.
I still got to eat it.
Yeah, you can.
I
I feel like I got
this,
that.
I like the old ones.
Are we just going to sit here and watch you eat?
Yes. This is going to be
Yeah,
20 minutes.
This is we
Man, if that
watch
was the
while he
case,
eats.
I wouldn't have ate my ice cream. I got me a cup of ice cream for the podcast.
I have ice cream.
No, I just wanted to bring it up. I wanted to bring it up because it's actively melting next to me, so that I can just introduce the bit. So as I eat it, it is not a thing that is going to be too distracting.
Well, I want you to describe it like one of those
what?
hoity-toity people would describe wine.
Yeah, what does it do to your palate?
Is there hints
Is
of
it-
pineapple
Is it
and
is it musky at all?
notes of
with
green
my-
tea?
Oh, yeah,
My-
ASMR it. Get in there. Get up right up into the camera. Do that. Damn it.
First upon touching upon my tongue, the
Wait!
gelato.
Yeah, I heard it.
ice
I know.
crystals
I'm waiting.
are
Okay.
really moving all around and really encapsulating a lot of green tea flavor up front.
Okay, are you done yet? Because I have to take a beat.
Is the taste permeating on your
It's
tongue,
not so much
on your taste buds?
permeating on my tongue, but is coating while the pineapple is actually penetrating my taste buds, giving a very sweet note, while the yogurt then moves itself to the back of my taste buds or flavor receptors.
So long.
I just can't
where
imagine
the bitterness.
Anybody turned on
mixes.
yet?
I can't imagine penetrating sweet notes. That just sounds like those don't go together.
Ramon says
I don't
then
think you can.
Somebody's doing it wrong.
I don't think
Ramon
you can
feels
do
you should
that.
take a bean for whispering.
Nuh-uh. I got fans of Whisper Daddy.
Oh, gross.
I don't know if any of them
True,
are
he
in this
does.
room, but
There's people that call
Yeah,
him
We're
Whisper
going to talk
Daddy.
about that in a second. All right.
Oh,
so,
are we?
Oh, yeah.
all right.
Okay. All right.
Oh, we got to take a bean,
color.
though.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
And Shane, there are no beans for bad performances.
He doesn't
Otherwise,
like it.
we would just be eating beans all the time.
What is the flavor?
Oh my god, is it lawn clippings?
No, I'm going to lean towards pear.
Is it green tea pineapple yogurt?
That would be better. It's either pear or lawn clippings. I'm not quite
Hey,
sure.
PG-13. I don't think that's appropriate.
What's not?
What?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
You were eating ice cream and you licking it was just in front of my face, so there's nothing I can do about that.
I'm not trying to throw it in your face. I'm trying to keep it from melting down the sides.
Who
I'm
calls you?
sorry if you found that to be suggestive or inappropriate of some kind, but that's on you. It ain't on me.
That's also
That's
true.
that's
calls
definitely on
you
you.
whisper?
Trying to eat some
Daddy.
ice cream here.
I mean, that's also true.
Yes,
Yeah,
who
let's-
calls you
let's
Whisper
discuss
Daddy, Anthony?
Let's see. So there is Sergeant Swift.
There's more than
There's
one.
Sergeant Swift Stitch.
Yes.
Caitlin,
Yeah.
who's been on the podcast. There's Hector,
Yes.
who's also been on the podcast. He's a fan of the Whisper Daddy persona. And that's it.
That's a lot of people. It's a lot more than I
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah.
That's one more than I thought.
Wow.
Yeah, they find it to be an entertaining bit. But I know
All
most
right, then.
I'm
people do
glad.
not. So
That makes two.
yeah, so don't poo poo on my dreams here.
No one's.
Y'all check out my
poo-pooing
OnlyFans where I'm going to be
All
doing
right.
these ASMR videos. That's onlyfans.com/whisperdaddy.
You
You should
and
really get
You
that.
should claim it now.
Really
I'm pretty
get that
sure
one.
there's
I
already.
can't just
Claim
There's
it
already a
now,
Whisper
just so
Daddy.
it's yours.
I can't just claim things and never do anything with them.
Why not? That's
Why?
what I
Jordan
did.
does
I have an
lost-
OnlyFans just
I've
to
already
claim my
lost, like,
name.
2 Twitters. I've lost 2 Twitter handles because I forgot
true.
the login information for them, but I thought they were good handles at the time, and I'm like, oh, here's a half of an idea of a thing I can do.
That's fair.
Whoa, Ramon,
You know,
beans, sir.
I feel like for my OnlyFans, I think I'm just gonna take 5-minute videos of my fans in my room, just the ceiling fan, and then my tower fan behind me.
Did we
5-minute
make that joke on the
videos.
podcast? Like a couple
We did
weeks
not.
ago?
Not. I don't think so.
I think Jen makes a solid point. You're just bad with social media.
That's a
Yeah,
hard
no,
fact
no,
about
that's
all
true.
of us.
That is true.
No, I think you're the worst.
I mean, yeah, you may be the worst.
Me?
Steph clearly the best.
Me? I'm the worst?
Actually, Leland's the
What do
most
you mean?
consistent.
Steph's the most consistent. I think Jordan is the worst. And then me and Leland live in the middle.
About like posting and stuff?
Yeah.
Well, actually, Leland's very
Yeah, with
consistent
my-
as well.
I mean,
Yeah, my
Especially on-
own
with
stuff.
the art,
with his handle right there under his
Oh,
camera.
really? I don't see
the
nothing.
art for sure is consistent. Yeah.
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 Yeah, follow me on my art.
Oh, am I quiet, Shane? I will boost my
Yeah,
microphone.
does everyone else sound fine?
That's one thing I was worried about. That was one thing I was worried about using this mic because it's untested on a podcast.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I really like it very much.
The mic that he has or the ice cream?
No, the ice cream.
That's because it's from a
it's-
terrible place.
No, it's good. It is exactly as advertised. I am not disappointed. It is the 3 flavors that they said it would be. But something about the yogurt, like that kind of like weird bitter taste that yogurt kind of has, is like a subtle like aftertaste sometimes.
I think you just got bad yogurt. There's supposed to be no bitter taste with yogurt.
Actually, no.
Yeah.
I get what Anthony's
Well, like-
saying because, like, when you
no, like yogurt.
yeah, when you go to like get froyo, sometimes they have like the plain yogurt, and why people just get plain yogurt? It's not even sweetened. It just tastes like sour cream to me. And why would you
Yeah.
have sour cream?
And
with
it's-
that?
Well, maybe,
it's got a little too much of that sticking
maybe
around.
they're getting to mix it. Yeah. What if they're trying to
You know
like mix
what?
with other
And, like,
flavors?
yeah, it is just an aftertaste that I'm not appreciating. That's all. Like the green tea tastes great. The pineapple of it tastes great. It's just like this lingering aftertaste of yogurt.
Okay, I want to bring something up because
Yeah.
In the
All
chat, Scott, he bought $80 worth of ice cream for the house.
How much ice cream is $80 of ice cream?
It takes up an entire shelf
Yes.
of the freezer and then some. The question
Okay,
is,
so it's not like 1 gallon of,
no,
of like
no,
real fancy.
It was 114 on Saturday, and we went a little crazy. So
Yeah, but me going crazy is getting 2. You guys got $80.
well, they're just
Yeah,
little
it's a lot.
little pints, and then there's like a bunch of little ice cream emojis. No, mochis.
Oh,
Mochi.
Thank you.
The ice
Mochi.
you know
Mochi
those
ice cream.
ice cream
Ice cream
emojis.
mochi.
Okay, so we got into a conversation about, like, I said he got, as for extensive purposes, bad ice cream because he got all like fruit flavors and stuff, and I was like, "Where's the chocolate and the fun stuff?" Like, and we had a conversation that I don't think fruit flavors are real ice cream.
We're about to have a conversation here.
What do you
That's why I
consider
brought it
fruit
up.
ice cream? Like sherbets?
No, that's sherbet. That's not even ice cream. But like,
So like
I'm
strawberry
confused
swirl.
'cause there's only one
well, like,
flavor of
it
ice
was
cream.
a bunch of like banana and blueberry cobbler and stuff that just like, well, that's not ice cream. I want like yellow or
Yeah, none of those.
Yeah, yes.
None of those
Oh,
are ice
everyone's
cream.
favorite
There's
flavor,
only
yellow.
one ice cream flavor. Yeah, right next
You
to
know,
red
I
and
said
blue.
yellow, and in my mind, I meant to say banana. It's like,
But it still tastes like yellow.
it does.
Just like your stupid runt bananas.
Oh, I love runt
like that you
bananas.
Love so much.
I like runt banana.
I
Why
like
are you
runt
so
banana.
angry?
Yeah.
Those are good.
Why are you so angry about banana flavoring?
It is not banana for one.
Do you
It
like
is an
banana
imposter.
Tootsie Rolls? Do you like banana Tootsie Rolls? That's a real question.
There are no banana Tootsie Rolls.
There are.
That's
They're
a
lemon
lie.
and vanilla. What? Really?
There's the banana.
They're yellow.
Yeah.
They're,
They're
yellow
lemon.
Tootsie
The yellow
Rolls.
ones are lemon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anthony,
sorry,
they're
the
yellow.
banana Tootsie Pops. They have banana Tootsie Pops.
That I think I've seen.
Oh,
That
those are
sounds
good,
kind of
too.
Those are
familiar.
yummy.
But I didn't mean like it's not real ice cream, but when I think ice cream, I think the 31 flavors like chocolate and fudge and bubblegum and stuff. And
Fine.
I don't
Name me
think
31
fruit
flavors.
stuff.
Name me 31 flavors where not 3/4 of them are fruit flavored.
I don't know. I don't
Rocky
know 31 flavors,
Road.
There's
What
the one.
You are saying that fruit flavors are not ice cream flavors when they probably make the vast majority of ice cream flavors
Look,
out there.
I think the bottom line is I was upset there wasn't enough chocolate, and I'm just bringing it up because we need content.
I've got some things going on.
I
To
mean,
be honest,
I don't think you need to be mining for content. We
I don't
can
think
cover it
there's
just
much
fine.
fruit flavors of
We,
ice cream.
we just
Not
watched
really.
Anthony eat a bowl of ice cream for 10 minutes. Do we?
It's just sherbet.
I mean, that's something we would do in person
Yeah.
before.
Remember you talk while I eat this?
Yes.
That was a bit.
Yeah.
That was a reoccurring
was
bit.
Now it's
we
you watch while I
can't
eat
do
this.
anymore.
I like
Listen,
it. Let's
I've
not
got more
list.
things I can eat.
Let's not list ice cream flavors. I agree with Shane.
I got a Halloween Cadbury egg.
Ooh.
They
It's not even
What's the-
Halloween
what's the
yet.
slime?
no.
Is it
It's not
slime
even
or is it
Easter
cream?
yet. Let's really get down to the problem of a Halloween egg.
That's why it's Halloween, dummy.
But
Is it green cream?
no.
Observe the purple
no,
and
how,
neon green.
But no, how can there be a Halloween Easter egg,
It's not an Easter egg. It's a
But it's an
Cadbury
egg.
cream egg.
which only
It's an
come
egg.
out? But the eggs only come out at
Monsters.
Easter.
Oh yes, when the bunny lays them,
When the
you're gonna start
Exactly.
trying to bring in some logic.
When the evil
That's not
bunny-
PG, sir. That's not PG.
Well, I don't recall that
When-
being on the
when
list.
is Easter?
in
We talked about it last week.
I always get confused.
Did we?
It's
I don't
April or
listen to
March,
Leland knows the bean.
right?
Jordan, you had your hand up
Wait,
patiently.
hang on. Easter's in
Yeah,
April
am I
or
not
March?
Usually somewhere around there.
Yeah,
No, it's
Easter's
true.
in
It's a
April.
floating holiday.
Did we skip it?
We were in
I don't.
quarantine.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it happened during the
Yeah, it
pandemic.
was. We were in quarantine. We were shut down. It happened in like early April this year. I think.
Yeah, I don't think
But-
I did anything, but I remember seeing people have
what
Easter egg
about the
hunts in
eggs?
their house.
It was the same week. It was the same weekend that WonderCon was supposed to happen. So we should have all have seen each other that
Yes.
weekend.
That's true.
Huh.
That is very true.
Me and Anthony had a dope
I don't
room
like
at a
how,
hotel that we lost out on.
True. I don't like how Chad is trying to throw eggs at my house.
It's not really nice.
Ooh.
So you're saying there's nothing, there is no connection to anything horror that contains eggs?
I'm just saying, is it something new? That's all.
Alien.
I think I've seen them maybe in the last year or two.
Well, what flavor
but
is it?
one, I don't know yet. I haven't tried it yet.
It doesn't say on the.
It's like lime.
It doesn't say.
It just says cream egg. I about guarantee it is exactly the same. It is not changed in any flavor. If I am lucky, they've changed the coloring inside to green, which would be nice. And that is the absolute height of my expectation for this egg. I do not expect anything else. You want me to just eat it?
Yes.
So just keep talking
Yes.
about it?
Yes,
Fine,
we want you to.
fine.
We want you to eat it.
You talk
And
while I eat
agree.
this.
I agree with Ramon. That Easter is a necromancer's holiday.
I freaking.
You ain't wrong.
Aren't all holidays around religion pagan in any way? I mean,
Depends on whose religion that you're basing it off of.
the one religion.
It's called a Cadbury Scream Egg.
I'm so angry.
Oh, instead of cream, I
Wait,
get it.
can I read
Look
it?
at that.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
I'm so sorry,
It
Lynn.
says, if you're a fan of Cadbury cream eggs, you know how hard it is to wait 365 days for spring to come. Now you don't have to wait so long to savor the chocolate, gooey creaminess that only Cadbury can bring you. Inside the same milk chocolate shell of these Cadbury Scream eggs, you'll find a spooky green and white sugary surprise. So good, it'll make you scream.
Well, we'll see about that. Yeah,
that's the best
SCREME.
I'm so stupid. I didn't figure that out.
The egg length is 2 inches.
Why is there a description of the length?
On a good day.
It's a
That looks
Damn it.
delicious. I want chocolate.
gross.
Yeah, so
You-
Leland
it
knows.
looks like you
Leland
just
owes 2
murdered
beans.
Slimer.
Or we haven't made him cough him up yet.
Can't-
He owes
All
1
right.
bean for flipping off the chat, and he owes
No, I
1
ain't
for
ta-
using the Kendrick Lamar
I
album.
ain't taking that one for flipping off the chat. That's my own
We
prerogative.
talked about it. We talked about it, man. We set rules last week.
I don't believe you.
What flavor is the
Exactly the
cream?
same.
Yeah.
That's disappointing.
Scream.
Ooh, ew.
Yeah, Shane was convinced
Ew.
it was mint.
Do you not like
Could
mint
be
flavored
a good
stuff,
idea.
Leland?
What?
You don't like mint and chocolate mixture?
No, I'm eating a bean.
Oh. Which one was
What
it?
flavor's the
I
bean?
think it's grass.
Oh.
Oh, dude, that's delicious.
That's the one that that Jordan says makes him feel like a brontosaurus when he eats it. Do
Yeah.
you feel like a
Tells us every
brontosaurus,
time.
Leland?
Oh, Scott says it was yellow. Was it yellow?
I didn't see you.
It's tough to
eat it.
tell. From
Well, aren't these the same beans that are thrown out? Like,
they're all yellow now.
I'm colorblind. It could be pink for all I know.
We've like trying to watch each other's video to try and see the colors. We have been off before,
Yes.
so I think some of it's not registering perfectly.
I can tell
Yeah.
you why I didn't want to play
I mean-
this game. Because I knew I would lose horrendously.
Well, one, there are no losers, only winners.
No, that's not
And
true
those
at all.
winners are-
I've eaten
Those
5
winners
beans.
are only the listeners.
Oh,
yes, the listeners are
Are
the
they?
winners here.
Yes.
I think we all lost.
No. Listeners, are you having a good time out there in the chat?
Well, they're still talking.
As
Yeah.
we do
You just
Yeah,
very,
they are.
very
They are.
specifically visual
Anyway.
things that these things will not go
Anyway,
over the podcast.
we've all watched The Boys season 2.
Yeah,
I
I've
have
never even
watched it.
seen season 1.
I've seen
Ooh,
one
Steph.
episode.
You know what? I don't know if it's a Steph show, though.
It doesn't
That's
have enough
fair.
otters.
That is fair.
Yeah, I kept asking if
Well-
if the boys has the song "The Boys Are Back in Town," but I don't think that plays in that show.
Does it? I could see them playing that ironically and not batting an eye at it. All right.
No, it does not.
Are they the boys in the hood?
Leland's right. It's a show that... No. But they are always hard. So
that.
it is a very violent, very nihilistic show, and I don't think those things really rank high in Steph's must-see list.
That's fair. Granted,
Yeah,
she
do you
watches The
think
Walking
I only
Dead,
like
so
bubbly
nihilism-
things and I don't watch dark stuff?
Yes.
Oh boy. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, all we hear about is otters and Animal Crossing from you.
I don't know how many bells it takes for you to get crazy. I don't,
All right, so
Throwing
what's the
bells.
darkest thing you've watched? And don't say it's me.
The darkest
dancing.
thing I watched recently?
The Dark Tower movie.
Does this include documentaries? Oh, I've been watching Surviving R. Kelly.
Okay, all right. Well,
Dark.
Yeah.
What is that?
And a
on?
lot of
What
the
is that
murder
on?
stuff. Huh?
What streaming service is the R. Kelly show on?
Netflix.
Okay, good.
I messed up. I watched season 2 and realized that it wasn't, that there was a season
Episode 2.
1. Or what I thought was season 1 was season 2. So then I already watched season 2 and now I'm going back to season 1 and watching how I
He'd
got
already
there.
peed on the
hang
first
on.
girl.
There's 2 seasons of
Yeah.
Surviving
One
R.
is the
Kelly.
whole one full season about pee, and then the other full season's got to be about rape.
Yeah, there's this, what is it? Yeah, that's right. It's a mess. It's all a mess.
Okay.
It's season 1 pee, season 2 rape. Really?
You know, I didn't know that Aaliyah and
Messed
him
up.
were a thing. That was news to me. I never knew they got married.
Yep.
What?
Wow, wait a
Oh
minute.
no, we all knew it. It's just it was weird that nothing happened with it.
So what I learned
That
was
does-
he married her
That's
when
upsetting.
she was like 14 or 15.
When she was 14 years old.
And she had a forged birth certificate that said she was 18.
Wow.
Yeah. And then it got swept under the rug because they started talking about how an NDA was a thing at the time, that like they just kind of had it all under wraps. It is interesting as
Yeah, R. Kelly's a scumbag.
like
Wow.
Throw him into the sun.
we discussed that HE double hockey 6 is a word, right? I totally got lost.
Yes.
That's fine.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, you did say that.
Oh, good. Someone else is going to be on the board tonight other than me.
These days, you keeping track, Leland?
I have a white.
Yep.
Sweet. Enjoy.
Ooh.
Every time I hear R. Kelly talked about for more than 5 seconds, I always think of Huey in the Boondocks. Just going, you want to help R. Kelly?
Yes.
Get some therapy for R. Kelly.
Oh, they talked about that.
Yep.
I bet. No, the best
Oh,
line
yeah.
is just like, when I see P coming
Riley?
at me, I move.
I
She
move.
chose not to move.
She ain't a little kid. I'm a little kid.
Oh God.
Wait,
Yes,
Steph,
I did.
Did you get coconut?
God.
Lucky you.
Okay.
I was like, oh, this is delightful.
But yeah, the Boondocks had such a like. Boondocks came out what 2005.
Something like that.
The R. Kelly stuff has been going on like since before that,
Yeah,
and we all knew
Oh,
about
yeah,
it, but
that's what
nothing
you learned,
happened.
too.
Aaliyah dies in like 02, 01, maybe?
I don't know. Let's call Missy Elliott. She'll know right away. She's still rocking that jean outfit with Aaliyah's face on it.
You know, this thing has
Like,
been going on for
marrying
like
Aaliyah is a messed up thing in the first place.
that
Yeah.
thing's been going on for like 30
I'm
years.
surprised that DMX did
All
not
this
just
thing-
destroy him.
That's okay.
30 years. And I was just like,
Yeah.
man, you start thinking about like when this song came out and what you were doing at the time and how you still play his music and all that. And I was just like, wow, it's interesting.
That's okay.
I don't know if I
she
could-
just got up and dusted herself off again and moved on. It's fine.
No, she did. I don't know if
That
I
was
could
for Jordan.
accurately name
Couldn't
one
dust that
R.
one
Kelly
off.
song.
Really?
That stuck in the closet.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry, what?
Is
I
that
believe-
is that the name
Trapped
of
in
it
the
though?
closet.
I believe I can fly.
Trapped in the
Yeah, I was
Did
going to
he
say
fly?
that. I was like, you don't ever think of
okay.
basketball or Space Jam?
Yeah.
No, I don't think.
You don't think about Ignition
Oh, yeah, that
or the
too.
Ignition remix?
I do now, but immediately I think about Dave Chappelle's.
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle, yeah. Which, good. I'm glad that Dave Chappelle has... His song is more popular than the original song, because...
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Like, I in no way think of R. Kelly as a, like...
Person? Neither
yeah.
do I.
Yeah, a reasonable person, or, like, even honestly that accomplished of an artist. Like, I don't think about his music. I always think about the scandals way more. Like, I know he's a musician.
I didn't.
Like, I'm aware that he's successful.
Oh,
he writes a lot.
he was
of
very
songs.
successful in all of this. Because it's like, this was all happening, and he had concerts, sold out shows, he dropped albums, and there was all this happening. And I was like, wow. How does this happen?
Is he still doing those things?
Because he's famous. No, he's not. He's in jail.
I haven't
isn't
got...
he?
You know, they didn't really discuss that, other than his brother's in jail. like I said, there's a lot of interesting things on it, because, like, they start to pinpoint other people, or you see the blame shift, and it's like, I don't think you should be shifting the blame on other people.
No.
Because, like, they showed, like, crowds outside of, like, the trials and stuff, and then there's people who are like, free R. Kelly and all that, right? And then they're like, they're saying that, and then they try to argue well, where were the parents? Why weren't the parents watching after their kids and letting them go? And it's like, they didn't know,
You're
right?
Let's put those parents in jail, too.
Yes, the parents should be in jail as well for letting this happen. R. Kelly's 6th attempt at being released on bail is denied.
Oh, good.
He is in jail.
Okay.
Good.
And I don't... you know what? I don't care.
F him.
Fuck R. Kelly.
Fair.
Oh, God, it's booger.
Aw.
We call that R. Kelly's revenge.
Speaking of people who should probably be in jail, what are your thoughts on the people that did the gender reveal party that is now burning down San Bernardino?
Oh, the...
Why does it taste like a not spicy jalapeno?
Then you got some strong boogers.
Oh, the one that did they ignited something, right? Is that?
Oh,
it was a messed up.
In the middle of a
go
pandemic,
ahead.
in a heat wave, on the driest weekend of the year, launched a rocket, and it caught fire, and now San Bernardino is all burning down.
Is that why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That makes
Now,
so
the
much...
one out in El Cajon, I don't know what started the one El Cajon. I just assume
I saw...
stuff, 'cause that's what
okay,
happens.
because I saw a meme, and it was like... I think it was like the fires or something, and then it was like... And then it said, like, it's a boy. And I was like, I don't understand what that means.
These people need to be in jail or get such a big fine.
I mean, their lives are likely
destroyed
ruined.
so much.
That's horrible.
And this child,
Good.
before they're born...
Yeah, that kid's in
their
destitution
life
already,
is also
yeah.
ruined. Yeah.
Whatever happened to
Like,
Kate?
Throw them into the sun.
That's what I'm saying.
You know,
I swear
cake,
to God,
balloons,
Ramon, if you say cake, I'm going to drive home and hit you.
confetti, gender reveal
Like,
ice cream.
I know a lot of
you
people...
know.
I know a lot of people really like to bag on a gender reveal party.
Oh, here we go.
I have no problem with
here's
it.
the PC police of Anthony.
I'm not saying that you have to be okay with it, but I don't think they deserve anybody's heat as long as it doesn't hurt anybody. That's my... Ooh, that was close. That's my philosophy. If it ain't hurting other people, then who cares?
But it did hurt
So if
other
you-
people.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
this did. But I'm not speaking about all gender reveal parties, this stuff happening. For the most part, it is just a second, like it's a pre-baby shower. And like no one poos
sure.
on baby showers.
Oh.
Yeah, the gender reveal party's totally fine. Just stop with the elaborate gender reveals.
Yes.
You don't need pyrotechnics
I will tell you-
for a gender reveal.
I will tell you one that I would have gone to, even though I do not know the parents or any family members or anything. In San Diego, last month, I think it was, early August, there was a gender reveal party where two wrestlers wrestled each other, and the winner was going to be the gender of the baby. So the wrestlers and the ref knew, and they had a full 10-minute match, and I think the boy won. It was an intergender match, so it was a guy versus a girl. See, that's fun. I'm all for that.
So they just made it. They just purposely made the actual gender
that sounds rigged.
win. Yeah, as you were saying it, I was trying to imagine it in my head, and I was like, "What do they do? Squeeze each other, and then there's a little pocket or something, and then poof."
No, if the guy wins, it's going to be a boy. If the girl wins, it's going to be a girl.
Oh.
What if there's a botch and then the girl won?
Well, then that's a problem. But no one expects a botch. But my brother-in-law saw it. He was there because he kind of knew everyone involved. And he was saying every near fall, everyone got really excited because you're about to find out what the gender is going to be, and then it keeps going. That part especially seemed real fun.
Oh, so just
play with people's emotions that way.
So just like real wrestling, it goes on 5 minutes too long.
Sometimes you just want to poo on things.
I feel like all gender reveal parties should just be a piñata filled with appropriate colored candy.
No, how about you just wait?
I was waiting for you.
No, that's it. That's all I got. You know what? They didn't have them in the 80s when we were born. Our parents didn't celebrate because you know what? They didn't care. They were like, hey, as long as it's got, it's healthy, if it's got 10 fingers and 10 toes and its heart works and it's healthy, I don't care what gender it is. But
we're talking about millennials now.
You know what else?
And millennials are broke.
You know what? Does it really matter?
We didn't have in the 80s.
Shut up.
Leland.
Does it matter what gender it is? Because you know what?
The
They're going to
internet,
allow it to change its gender anyway at this point.
Black
so
president.
Who cares?
Oh no, we saw black people getting beaten.
Let's talk
cops,
about
so
that, Jordan. That's
that.
such a upbeat topic.
It's going to be a real sad cast. It's just trying to get 2 baby showers, and to me that's all it is.
You know what the next step to the gender reveals? It's going to be just 2 people having live sex in front of their friends. Just
conception
parties.
Conception party.
I think I went to a conception party once.
Goodness.
No, that was a swingers party.
Oh,
Anthony.
You know what? You're right. They look alike.
Wait, would you go to one of those eyed wide shut parties?
Yes,
right?
Absolutely, I would.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll put on a mask. No one will know it's me.
I want to see all the things flopping around. All right.
All right.
Me and Jordan have
tangent
really
off this.
bonded over the last couple weeks through texts. This is just getting us closer.
I have a tangent off this that I was debating whether
Lord.
I'd talk about or not.
Is it going to be Sadcast?
Right.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Good.
Did you go to Eyes Wide Shut party and not invite us?
You're in quarantine?
Well, it was invite only, and I was a +1. What do you expect me to do?
What was your mask? Goat?
No, goats freak me out. You know that.
That's true. That's right. You don't like goats and octopi.
I was a unicorn.
He was wearing a crow mask. He looked like a plague doctor. Just no pants.
From an acquaintance, I'll say, I was invited to a threesome with them and their partner. I'll keep this all completely open. That way, if this person ever hears, there's no connection to them.
Did you go?
All right, and why did you decline?
Because of my personal preferences. I told them I was flattered. Thank you. It is...
Look, Anthony, when the lights are off, bodies touching bodies, it doesn't matter.
Hey, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
In the dark, a mouth is a mouth.
Still not wrong.
Jordan,
Still not wrong.
Jordan, you just described my high school.
Goodness.
I like how Jennifer in the chat, her concern is COVID.
That's what I
yes.
said.
That
I was just
should
like,
be.
was this
That should have
before
been your
or
main
now?
concern.
One of, I suppose, several.
In this
but-
order, Anthony, it should have been COVID, pregnancy, STD.
You just don't kiss on the mouth. It's fine.
Everyone wears a mask.
Exactly.
A full zipper mask.
There was an article today that said that people should start wearing masks during sex, and they had like several options of masks to wear, and some of them were those puppy masks, and I got very uncomfortable.
Oh.
Yeah, Wish keeps trying to sell me one of those.
Oh, the little
Well, you had to have
faces
bought
and stuff?
something that was similar to that. That's why they keep recommending it.
That's my personal business. You don't need to get into my Wish purchase history. Get out of here. Is this an uncomfortable
I
silence?
had to delete.
Is this weird?
No, I'm just very, very angry that you got invited to a threesome.
Would it make you angrier that it's not my first one? I've been invited on 2 separate occasions from couples to be a third. And I have turned down both of them.
You just exude threesome energy.
I don't know. Listen, I don't know why it happens. Like, the fact that it happens to me, it all makes me assume, well, this has to happen to, like, other people. Like, this can't be a once-in-a-lifetime thing, because I don't find myself attractive at all. I don't know why someone would be
No,
like...
don't say that. You got
like-
a nice, soft, supple body.
I don't know why 2 people, like, in the same room, both would be like, oh, yeah, that one. Let's take that one. Like, I do not see this. I do not see what they see.
Okay, but you do
by
know
looking
that
at
you-
me.
Swear to God, white people get everything.
Yeah, it's a white person thing. 2 things. One, I like that Ramon called you out. And 2...
It is true, though. I am
you-
completely being
But
honest.
here's the thing, though. You do flirt with everything no matter what. So you make people feel special. Even though you may hate them, you still make them feel special. And people like to get... that's a thing. So, I mean...
I am
That's why we're
nice
friends.
to pretty much everybody. I
No,
am
you are
charming.
overly nice. You are overly nice and charming, which, in my world
Where's
means
the
you're
bar?
up to something.
Where's the bar on that?
Yeah, he's trying to get into a threesome. That's what he's up
Apparently,
to.
yeah. I mean... You just exude that flirty
He's saying
energy.
trying like I never have. Where's the bar that says I'm too nice? Or I'm too... Like, where's the middle line?
Oh, no, you support gender reveal parties. You're just nice.
Because it doesn't affect me.
I feel
Like,
like
in general, they have...
Yeah. There's the bean.
I don't feel like you're overly nice, like too nice.
I don't think I'm overly
You're
nice.
like
I
a
hate
quarter.
this
You're
man.
like 75% nice, or 80.
Well, that's...
Oh, he got something real bad. Oh!
Ooh, spat out.
What was that?
Very
What
few
was
beans
it?
have not been ingested.
I forget you have the Harry Potter ones, so I'm not familiar with those flavors.
But that one's got like
It was,
earwax is one of those.
It was
We don't
black
have
pepper.
earwax. Really? You spat out black pepper?
That's what
I had
I
the
don't
same
like
reaction.
pepper.
I don't like black pepper that much.
I hate black keys on a piano. I hate my guns because they black. I hate black pepper.
You're a terrible person. It was just too intense, too fast. All right, now back
Okay,
to you
okay.
wanting to have sex with everybody.
Not everybody, clearly.
Oh, thank
Just
you.
a lot
So
of
the
people.
3 of us are like just crap.
I didn't say that. Not all of you.
My goodness.
He's talking about you, Steph.
Who?
I know.
What did I do?
know that.
I know I had an incident with it's not even an incident.
When you got invited to a threesome?
No, I like met a friend and I was very questionable about like the terms that person was using.
Oh,
Like
okay.
so me being confused and also super like I don't know what's the word I'm looking for, uneducated in certain stuff, I kept questioning why she said terms the way she did. Because, like, she would say my partner.
She was really dancing around.
Yeah, she just kept saying my partner and then partners. Okay. And I was like, the first day I let it go. And I was just like, I wonder what she means by that. Maybe she just doesn't believe in, what do you call that? What's the term?
Like titles.
Roles? Maybe she just doesn't believe in titles. Okay. So I was just like, okay. So the next day she mentioned it again. She said, my partners. And I was like, I have a question. And she's like, yes. And I was like, what do you mean?
Did you lean in like that too?
Yeah. This is exactly...
You know she did.
This is the exact honest reaction.
Okay.
I was, what do you mean by that when you say partners? And she was like, yeah. She's like, multiple partners. And I was just like...
Polyamory.
Really? And she goes, yeah. And I was like... I've never met anyone with multiple partners. And I was like, can I ask you questions?
At that moment,
by
Seth's
all
horizons
means,
broadened.
you can, like,
feel free.
You need to
move down into my neighborhood.
I was like, feel free to not have to feel obligated to answer anything. But I have so many questions because I have no friends who have multiple partners like this. So I just started asking away.
Doesn't she live in Anthony's neighborhood, though, Steph? Doesn't she live in Anthony's neighborhood, though?
Yeah. She lives somewhere up there in North Park.
Confirmed.
Apparently, everybody in North Park has just multiple partners. Just a thing.
So,
just casually
every year I live here, I think I'm getting a little gayer.
So
that's not true.
So, like, with that being said,
listen, we're starting at 0.
She started before me. Oh no, go ahead.
0.
Okay, we're starting at 30%.
Oh my goodness.
No, it's a 6. There's a Kinsey scale of 1 through 6. And I'm going to say you're about a 2. It's like...
Next year, 3.
Oh my goodness.
Because you care about fashion.
All right. Yes. All right. Back to Steph.
Yeah. Let's get back to Steph.
Yeah.
Suddenly discovering she wants to be in the menage a trois.
So before this conversation even happened, she's the one who approached me first. She goes, I noticed she started doing certain things around me. So, like, the first time she walked around, she was like, hey, I'm getting water. Did you want some? And in my head, I was like, who is this new person who's offering to get me water? You're so nice. And I was like, no, thank you. I'm good for now. And then later on, she was like, hey, do you watch anime? And I was like, And I was just like, I don't watch it at all, she's really. Perfect. But one of my best friends is trying to, get me into watching more. And she goes, oh, okay. And I was like, why? And she was like, oh, because I saw your wallpaper on your phone, and I figured, you're into anime. I was like, oh.
And you get freaky, girl.
It was well, you can't really see it, but it was just a little character that she saw at some time randomly on my phone. So then we start talking. This is also
a recent story.
So she starts going, I really want you to meet my friends. She just kept saying this before. I really, really want you to meet my friends.
Nothing about this seems weird to me.
What are you doing on Thursday?
Nothing about this seems weird to me.
She was like, what are you doing on Thursday? I was like, I don't know. We're still in a pandemic, so probably go home. And she was just like, she was just like, would you want to go see a bubble pirate? And I was like, excuse me? And she was like, a bubble pirate. And I was like, what's a bubble pirate? And then she was like, there's a guy who just blows bubbles.
Blows bubbles?
And I was just like, where is this at? And she's like, it's over here in North Park. And I was like, where exactly in North Park? And she was like, do you know where the parking structure is in North Park? Like, right on that street? She was like, yeah.
University and 30th?
Yeah. She was like, they go, like, on Thursdays, some people just hang out at the top, and this bubble pirate's there, and then, everyone just kind of hangs out. And I was like, how is it like in, like now? Because I don't really want to go out with a bunch of people. And she was like, no, everyone just kind of hangs up there. And I was like, are they allowed to do that? Like, that's not something you'll get in trouble for?
It's like a diner parking lot, but without the diner.
So, people just hang out up there and talk and all that stuff. Anyways, going back to her partners, because she just kept saying, I really want you to meet my friends. And I was just like, oh, okay, cool. And then she was just like, oh, huh.
Can I interject for
Yes.
a quick second, Steph?
Yes.
I want to ask, in this moment of your story,
Yes.
is there anything that seems weird to you? Because you're telling this story like it's suspicious.
Yes. It is.
So you are...
Because it gets more questionable.
I have a question.
I don't know where the story is going. But you're telling it now like you were suspicious of all of her motives. But to me, hearing it in real time, none of this sounds weird.
Oh.
Just a friendly person.
Yep.
Maybe more friendly than you're used to, but none of this sounds like I'm about to get invited into like a harem.
Oh.
Two things. One, you think that's not. You think it's normal because this is how you talk to people. This is why you get invited to harems. Two, why? What is
nice.
What is a bubble pirate,
Okay,
and why
okay.
did everyone not bat it like that was a normal thing?
It was right in the name.
It's 2020, baby.
What is that? I don't
Right
know
in
what
the
that
name.
means.
Pirate with bubbles.
No, you gonna have to break that down.
Arr, made
That was
you-
really
That is
confusing.
not. Those are not two words that go together. I don't want to look it up on
It's
the
just
internet
a
because I'm
bubble
afraid of
artisan.
what I'm going to find.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, so
It sounds like just a bubble artist.
like
So it's
But he's a
it's a
pirate.
guy that does bubble art dressed like
no,
Captain Hook.
like he comes out and he has like these giant sticks with like webs and like a bunch of little circles, and then he basically dips it down in like a pool of bubble water or soapy water, and then pulls it up and then just opens it up like this when the wind blows, and all these bubbles go down 30th Street.
Yeah.
Sure, but what makes him a pirate?
I don't know. That's the term she used. I thought that was another word that I didn't know. I'm very
You
uneducated
should've
in all
just lived
this.
to find out.
It's
Well,
because he
yeah,
only
you
has
didn't go.
one eye.
If you had gone, you would have
Yeah.
found out.
Continue. I'm going to look up on
There's
Google.
a
and God
terrible
knows what I'm
bubble
gonna come
accident
up with.
once, and he lost the sight of his left eye.
So she goes, I really want you to meet my friends. And I was just like, your friends. And I was just like, okay. And she just kept saying, I really want you to meet my friends. And I was like, she's like, so you should really come tomorrow or later. Cause I think that was that day. And I was like, I'm not really comfortable going out. Cause the pandemic and whatnot. And she was like, aw. And she came back later on and she was
anyway.
like, I told my friends that you couldn't go and they're really bummed. And I was like, what? like, it's a lot of things are like making me feel questionable.
That's the first suspicious thing you've said to me.
So then,
But also, it's also Steph is shocked to find out
yeah,
that people like her.
dude, I don't
Steph
think
is
people
a
like me.
effing delight.
I don't think people like me at all.
You are a delight, Steph.
Yeah, no. So she mentions that. Then she asked me my shoe size, and I was just like, "What?" And she was
Okay,
like,
now that's the first thing you've said where I was like, no.
That's the
Yeah,
second.
that's a weird one.
That's the first real weird thing. Second suspicious thing.
"Yeah."
What was your first weird thing?
The first weird thing was my friends are really bummed that you couldn't come.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Her friends don't know Steph.
No.
Why would they be bummed? And Steph, you don't know this person super well, right?
No.
So you're like a kind of acquaintance level with this person. So like this other mythological group of people that you don't even know exist, that's real weird that they would be bummed.
Like I only
That's kind of
knew her.
like that's kind of guilting you into
Yeah, that's
the
what
situation.
I mean. There was parts where I was just like,
Yeah.
"Hey, I don't want to be a bummer, but I don't feel comfortable going right now with a pandemic. I haven't even seen my best friend in a couple of months. Like, I don't think it'd be fair to do that either." But she just really wanted to be like, "You should really hang. You should really hang." So the foot thing. She goes, "Oh, what size is your foot?" And I was just like,
Oh, well, no, hang on.
Or my
She asked what size is
shoes.
your
Sorry,
foot,
my
not what's
shoe
your
size.
shoe size?
"Sorry, shoe size."
Okay, because if she asked what size is your foot, that's
That's
a
why I was
much
really
different
confused.
question.
Is it?
So
She
Is
wants
that
to
not the
wear your
same
face.
question?
So she was asking about my shoe size, and I was just like, I'm like 8.5 or 9. I guess it depends on the shoe. And she goes, "Oh, haha, that's like my friend's size too. We like totally share shoes." And I was like, I don't want anyone using my Dang it! Ah! What are we at, 3?
For you, that's 2.
I think I said 3.
You mean tonight or in general?
I think I said 3.
2.
Because you only had the coconut.
Yeah.
That's all.
This is your second bean of the night.
No. My phrase.
Well, you said effin'.
Yeah. And then I said the D word.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't catch that.
And then I said it again. That's why I said there's 3. Listeners, please tell me if I was wrong.
You know you, and it's your beans.
Okay.
Wait, you said 2
I said
just now?
3
or?
just now. I said the D word
so
twice.
You need to take.
And then the word before that.
And then the F word.
Okay.
So how many beans are you actually taking now so I can get the accurate tally?
3.
Steven in chat is saying it looks like 3.
Okay.
So, rough.
Okay.
Oof,
Here's...
boy.
There's
So
2 of them.
Number
Some
1 is
whitish and another bluish.
the blue and speckled
Oh,
white.
man.
Yeah, I think I saw a speckle in there.
This can go 2
Bean
ways.
it.
Yeah, well, everyone's saying you're only supposed to
Okay.
take 2 right
Well,
now.
I'm taking these 2 then.
Okay.
This is blue.
Do
Oh,
it.
man. This is blue. And then
I'm going to say that's toothpaste.
this is
I'm going to call that one
a
toothpaste.
speckled white one.
Ooh, I hope that's dirty
You know
dishwater.
what? Eat them both at the same time and see what happens.
Oh, it
You know
could
what you
work!
should do? You should do
Wait.
the white. You should do the white one first, because if it's bad, then you do
Toothpaste.
pop in the blue one. It might be toothpaste.
Yeah,
and it'll
that'll
just cancel
cancel
it
it
out.
out. It works.
Okay.
Dirty dishwater. Here it comes. Dirty dishwater. Dirty dishwater.
That's
This is why you tune into the Twitch stream to see the face.
Don't you hate it how it's like it's soapy, but also
It's so specific.
gray water?
yeah, it's really gross.
Like you could, yeah. And then toothpaste.
Not toothpaste.
If it's not toothpaste, it's toothpaste.
Very blue.
It'll just cancel out the dishwater then.
Roll it around. Roll it around. Let it kill that dishwater.
Just swirl it around in the mouth, yeah. Clean them dishes.
That's a really good, like, palate cleanser.
It works.
You're lucky you got that one.
Yeah.
Okay. No, so
Those Tabasco ones we had last year were good for that too.
I liked those.
Yeah,
Those
yeah,
I
they were,
liked.
They were.
Yeah, they weren't bad.
All right, let's come in for a land. Hey, staff, let's come in for a landing. Did you all get all freaky with these people or what?
No. I
Missed opportunities.
did the dumb thing and just was like I basically kind of told her like one I'm not experienced with this or anything, so I have to be very blunt and just ask, and I know it might come off really bad, but are you like, I just don't want there to be any expectations of me coming out with you guys and then me not wanting to, you know, be a part of any
Well, you
activities is what I was
engage?
trying to say. And she goes, what'd you think we were trying to do, recruit you? And I was like, no, I'm just saying. I just didn't want there to be
Just sleep.
expectations.
Just sleep back to back. You can't lock in that way.
But yeah. Yeah. That was it.
So but did you get like some kind of confirmation? Like, was this all in your head? Because if they're not trying to recruit you, then they're just being nice to you. They're just trying to
Yeah.
include
Yeah.
you because they find your or this girl specifically finds your company enjoyable and thinks that your company will also be enjoyable to other people.
Yeah, that's what I realized later. Because she was just like, I think you and my friends would be really cool. But it just made me feel uncomfortable because the guy that she mentioned seemed very like he calls the shots, and I didn't want to be around that.
Oh,
so
well, that's a little
I did
Yeah.
myself I made a decision, and I was like, I'm not gonna go.
And that's
Man,
that's fair.
Could have gone down a weird
Yeah.
road.
You could had a really good story.
I mean, we did talk, because I did
Yeah.
tell her, I was like, quite honestly, I know I'm straight. I think I would be open to exploring just to see, because I don't know, but to my understanding, I'm very straight. But
That sounds like the opposite.
I mean,
you know, there's one in the middle, right?
there's always, I know,
Yeah.
but there's always the, you don't knock it until you try it, and I'm just, to my understanding, I've just been always straight, so I don't know. We had that discussion too,
And
she was just like,
and how did they take that conversation? That part of the conversation.
oh, she thought it was really funny. She said, honestly, well, not funny in a bad
Yeah,
way, but
okay.
she just thought it was really, like,
Yeah.
she said she was
Silly
very
that
open,
you thought so.
and she appreciates the fact that I'm very straight up about it, that I don't walk around, which I basically just asked because, again, I'm not, like, educated on this, and I can't read people correctly either. So, like, I would rather just, take the L and just, like, say it and hope that my honesty gets me somewhere. So, yeah. But with that being said, she was more or less saying, that, because I asked her, I was just like, oh, I was like, what's your orientation, was just kind of what I was asking. And she was just like, well, I don't see gender. And I was just like, oh.
So,
I don't know how to answer
pansexual?
that either. I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
because she was dating
yeah.
too. I was just like, "Oh, are you into guys and
At least
girls?"
her
And she was like,
interest-wise.
"I love everybody." And I was just like, "Oh, I mean, I love everybody too, but I feel like I lean kind of more straight." But that's just
Two different things.
I
Two
know.
different things.
But that was my very interesting conversation with somebody.
And this is why Steph
Could've
is a
gone.
delight.
Yeah. Can you have a Nazi gender reveal?
I do that.
Oh, the howling was Sam. I'm sorry. He wants to protect everyone in the house.
Is that your gimp?
Like what?
No, Gimp sleeping.
I don't know what that means.
You were almost one earlier, so it's a tough call.
I don't know what that means. I just don't understand.
What size are you for a full head mask?
Who, me?
Yeah,
Yes, you.
asking for a friend.
Do you prefer leather, rubber, or barbed wire?
I feel like with leather you can't really breathe. Doesn't that make you sweaty?
Kind of the point.
What are my options? Can we have something soft?
Look, probably go rubber because it's the most comfortable of the three.
You're definitely not breathing through rubber.
Someone explain. Yeah, can someone explain to me? Because I'm thinking GIMP as in like the
Ooh, I really want to know this one.
Donald Glover and those other guys. They made a movie. What is their group called?
Derek
Comedy.
The mystery team.
Yeah, the GIMP. Wasn't that the
I haven't
skit?
watched that.
What GIMP means?
No, that's
Oh, Gink. I wasn't that far off.
Steph, you ever watch Pulp Fiction?
Yeah.
In the Bruce Willis story, when they're down in the basement,
Oh no.
you remember there's a guy in an all-black vinyl suit who gets out of the trunk? That's the GIMP.
Remember in This Is the End when Channing Tatum shows up?
Oh, so just a guy in a leather onesie.
We'll leave it at that, since this is the PG show.
With a hole opening? A mouth hole opening?
Maybe two.
I mean,
Why can't they just say a leather suit? Why do they have to be a GIMP? Is it GIMP by gender
because then you think
or just what they're
vampire
wearing?
if you say leather suit. No, it's just what they are.
Oh,
It's their role.
This is my favorite.
I'm just I'm just so confused and not educated on this stuff. If I googled
okay.
GIMP, would I see something weird?
Oh no!
You would see some things.
Probably.
Safe search off.
Probably. Yeah, safe search off.
Yeah, you don't want that on your memory.
This is a sex thing,
Yeah,
Steph.
also incognito.
Save it for later, though,
Okay.
because we're going to get into the game.
Okay, that sounds good.
So I tested the phone. Hopefully it won't blow your ears out. 55 topics on the list of ridiculousness.
55
Siri, please
topics.
give me a number between 1 and 55.
It's 38.
38.
38.
Okay,
Was that too
okay.
loud? Because that was loud for me.
I think it
they'll
was
let
fine.
you know
I
in a
think
minute.
that was fine.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. I like this. This is cool. If you could disinvent one thing, what would it be? Don't say gender reveal parties.
Ah, dang it.
Can this also count as like trends? Or is this an actual like thing?
Sure. I guess. I don't necessarily seem wrong in that.
Okay.
So we're trying to disinvent
Yeah,
something?
you uninvent a thing. We'll say
I got it.
An invention, a concept. What do you got, Jordan?
The patriarchy.
What's that mean again?
The male-run society that governs the entire world.
Okay, I was thinking The Patriot, and I was like, the Mel Gibson movie? That's oddly specific.
Also that.
Close second. That movie's not that great.
But it gave us Heath Ledger. It's like-
We would have got there. I think we already had 10 Things I Hate About You, didn't we?
I don't know.
I forget.
You ever look at Heath Ledger and think, man, you look just like Joseph Gordon-Levitt?
Or you look at Joseph Gordon-Levitt and go, man, you look like Heath Ledger.
I swear, look it up. Type in Heath Ledger next to Joseph Gordon-Levitt and 10 Things I Hate About You, same person. Just one has long hair.
You know, I just realized that they were both in that, and they were both in Batman.
Yep.
Yes, they were.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a meme about that for a while.
I watched that movie recently.
Yeah, that Robin and Joker went to the same high school.
Yeah. That's funny.
Some ideas in the chat are social media, which I think is probably a pretty good idea. We might be better
That's
off
a
with it
strong
entirely without the and just lose the benefits that it has given us.
A peg egg.
What's the name of the new Xbox system? That
The XXX box.
is that what it's called?
The Xbox Series S is the latest one they just
Did
showed.
anyone?
But that's
find
not the
out what
next gen.
That speaker is yet?
It's probably a vent for
okay.
cooling. Yeah. Because it looks just like the vent on top of the Xbox Series X, but it's not at an awkward position. It looks like a speaker.
Got it.
Well, so
It's
when is the
ugliest
next gen coming
console
out?
I've ever seen in my life. What?
When's
You
the
cut
next
out.
gen Xbox coming out?
November 13th
Of this year.
of this year.
So, and then the PlayStation 5 comes out.
Oh, they have not said.
Because they know they don't have to.
Yep.
So they're going to release the.
Anthony, I look forward to you having one of these in about 4 years.
Me too.
Yeah, because you always get the wrong system, so I just assume you'll stay on
And
that
I
train.
get it late. I also get it late. So they're going to release the next gen about the same time that they're just going to release a upgraded previous gen. Because isn't that what the Xbox
What?
S is? Isn't that just a hyped
No.
up one?
No.
Okay, then what?
It's
what
so-
what was that thing
You
that
need
got
to break
real?
it down.
All right, Jordan got
So the
real
Xbox
upset in our chat last night
yeah. Well, I was super mad.
about the
very
Xbox
funny.
S and how ugly it was because it's got a big black spot on the white box. And then I kind of tuned out the rest of it. He talked something about specs, but I just went on with whatever else I was doing. I was too busy
so
getting
they
hit
eventually
on.
came out with the actual specs for the Xbox Series S, which is the cheaper version of Xbox's next generation consoles.
Oh,
the Xbox Series
low
X
rent
is
next gen.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Series S is low rent next gen.
Okay.
It's entry level of entry level. It does 1440p native. It does 4K upscaling, which is what the Xbox One S does right now, and the PS4 Pro does. They both do upscaled 4K. So the Xbox Series X does 4K natively, and that will probably be $500. The Series S does not have a disc drive, and it looks like a speaker, and it looks so stupid. But the Series S is most targeted towards the people who aren't that into graphics and want to use Game Pass, because that is what that machine is built for. It's built for Game Pass. Yeah.
Okay.
Because, mind you, come November, Xbox does not have any first party launch titles. They just don't.
Wait, so they're launching a new system with no games?
No original titles.
No new games. Yeah, no new games.
Huh.
You have the Xbox Game Pass library, which is like hundreds of games, but those are all games that are out now that you can play right now.
Right. Wow.
So, yeah.
It seems like they just really don't know how to do anything right.
Their problem is that they keep what they're doing is they're focusing on their software, on their programs, because Game Pass is one of the best deals in gaming, hands down. It is, but they want to compete with Sony in terms of first party titles. So they bought up like 10 different development studios, and none of them have put out a game yet. So we have to wait until next year to actually see those games and see if it's actually worth it. But we don't know. Whereas PlayStation, they've been focusing on their games and not so much their console. That's why you have all these bangers of PS4 titles. And it's going to continue into the PS5 generation. Is the PS5 going to be great? Who knows? It has lower specs than the Xbox Series X. But I don't think it matters as much because they have games.
Yeah.
So
God of War 5's coming out. I don't care.
Yeah. And this November, whenever the PS5 launches, Spider-Man Miles Morales is coming out with it. So it's like...
I have a question, and I know it's off our topic, and it actually would have been cool if your buddy Cody was in chat too. But when a new console launches, how close in capability is that to a, let's say, mid-range gaming PC? Gaming PC still more advanced.
Oh yeah. Yes, because especially come this October, NVIDIA's launching their 3000 series graphics cards. For $500, you could get a RTX 3070, which is it'll blows consoles totally out of the water. It's not even a comparison.
Because that's the thing that always seems weird to me when they're talking about like, oh, these are the specs of the next console and whatnot. That like, what are you developing when PCs are already beyond that, and you're still a computer? You're not reinventing the wheel when you make a console. You're just a specialized computer.
Yep, and that's exactly what it is. But the one advantage that consoles have is that video games are held back by the consoles. Whatever the consoles are, that's what games are going to scale to. Like, because they have to be able to run on consoles. Yeah. And then if you have a PC, you can put on the highest graphics possible, make it look as beautiful as possible, and you can do that. But the game still has to be able to run on a console, no matter what. Yeah. So.
All right, well, none of it seems
no matter what,
PCs
will always be better. Just because I have a PC that works totally fine, and since Xbox is going hard on Game Pass, and every new game that comes out on the Xbox Series X is going to be on Game Pass, and all those games are going to be on PC with Game Pass for PC. So there's absolutely no need for someone like me to get an Xbox.
Well,
whereas for someone like you, Anthony, like if you want to have next gen, like entry level next gen stuff, you could get an Xbox Series S for $299, get Game Pass, and you get everything too.
We know I'm not doing that. I got
but he still can't play with any of his friends because we all have PlayStations. and that's why
also
that's
true.
why I get upset.
But at least we're getting to the era where multiplayer games are starting to have more cross-platform play, which is cool.
Yeah.
We should be there already, but Sony's
It's all
holding
just
everyone back.
computers.
Let's be
It's
real.
all the
I
same
wanna-
internet.
I want me and Anthony to play Broforce and kick as Rambo and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Kick what?
Ooh, man.
Oh,
Leland sucks tonight.
that was 2.
Yeah, I know. Alrighty.
Best game in the world.
I'll go with this brown-looking one.
Okay,
That's
red.
red.
Oh, it's red. Okay, well,
Yeah.
and
we know.
whatever
Good luck.
this one is, which I'm pretty positive is vomit. So,
Looks kind of
You know.
green.
That does not look
Yeah.
good. It is
That looks
green
green,
and
yeah.
kind of
Green and
speckly. I
speckled.
don't like the look of that one at all.
yeah, well, we'll see. We'll do this.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's red. I said brown. Oh, God. They're so old, they're hard.
Oh.
So you got to fight for the punishment. How you
It's all
doing?
earwax.
How you
For
doing, buddy?
red?
He's got the Bernie bot, so we can't compare our notes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Is it
What's
hot?
it taste like? What's it taste like?
I think it's earthworm.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Oh, that was a real
Earthworm
gross
is so
one.
bad.
That one was
Yeah.
like surprisingly unnecessarily gross.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty gross. I can't
Like-
really decide
like-
if I want to swallow it or spit it out. Like, I just...
You can taste the
quit.
dirt.
Yeah.
Don't be a quitter.
My problem is I'm out of water.
You done messed up. You got another bean to go.
Hopefully, it's something good.
Yeah, well,
You're
we're
a
about to
champion.
find out.
You're a champion.
Oh, I got the flavors.
Ooh,
What was it?
Watching them. It was
It's like
some kind of like
watermelon.
greenish speckled one.
Aw.
It looks like it's going to be okay. Leland's not really reacting.
To be honest, I don't know what it is, but it tastes better than the last one, so I don't care.
There you go. So you're just like
It's just
rubbing it
canceling out
all
the
over your
flavor.
tongue.
Green apple?
Oh, no, it ain't green apple. Oh, it's spicy.
Spicy.
Oh, it's now starting to hurt. Yeah.
Cinnamon? No?
No.
Green?
It's green. It's green.
Yeah. Cinnamon should be like a red one.
So
That
like,
makes no
it's like
sense then.
habanero.
Because if you
We're
got
just
the
going to move on.
standard,
I'm not quite sure what it is, but...
green would be grass, green apple, watermelon, or booger.
Oh, no, I'm, as Anthony put it, bougie.
Oh yeah,
So
no.
I have...
I'm looking at the
I have
list.
actual Harry
Yeah.
Potters.
I'm on your list. I don't know what it is.
I think I ate earthworm
Ugh.
and
I remember that
maybe
one.
another black pepper.
Ugh. I'm sorry. That's awful.
Maybe it was black pepper. That you could take it now that you have earthworm in your mouth.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Okay, well,
okay,
the tally
things
is
that-
I've had 8 beans altogether,
goodness.
which I think
Oof.
you guys accumulatively ate 8 beans last year.
Oh no, we ate a lot.
Yeah,
of
we ate a
beans
lot.
I don't.
There was
I don't know.
some
I
that
don't-
came off.
Yeah, we did.
Look, if I'm not on the show, I don't listen. And
I know.
So
fair.
Steph has 5 beans under her belt.
Don't listen when you're on the show.
Dang.
I think
girl.
last
Jordan
time
has
I just didn't
4.
have anything to really say on certain topics, so I was just quiet because I didn't know what to say. Therefore, not talking, not cursing.
No beans.
And Anthony's had a whopping 2.
I did find a BuzzFeed list of stuff that shouldn't exist, but do.
Systemic racism.
Cheeseburgers and vending machines.
What?
That sounds
I
very
don't know.
convenient.
No. End of list. We're going to discuss that. How does that work?
I don't know, because the image is no
Are
longer
they
available, so I can't see what it is.
Okay.
I
Aw.
just see the words.
I'm sure
Looking
it's
it up.
not. I'm sure it's not cooked. It's probably like kind of pre-cooked, needs to be microwaved in a sealed bag.
I honestly
That
miss
I can-
those.
Makes sense, yeah.
I miss how they had those in like break rooms, the little food vending
Oh yeah,
machines.
the little
Carousels.
turnstiles
Yeah.
that like you kind of like you open up the
Yeah.
window and just pull
Yeah,
it
and you
out. It
decide
doesn't
what you
drop
want.
like a candy
Yeah.
machine.
Yeah, I don't see
Those
those
are cool. I like
anymore.
those.
I don't trust those. I don't trust those.
I
at all.
want a burger.
5 Fingers. I don't know what that is.
I think 5 fingers was a good spot to land on. Any more would be too cluttered, and any less is less productive.
Yeah, I don't
Wait, you mean like actual fingers?
I have no idea what she's
Yeah, I
talking
don't know
about.
either. The description just says your toes are not your fingers. So I'm assuming it's like
So they think
Socks?
5 fingers is too many.
I
No, socks. No, we need socks.
yeah.
Yeah.
No,
You think
let's
it
go
pulled.
back to the fingers thing. 5 fingers works out really well. I could kind of
Yeah.
get like if you fused your ring and your pinky fingers and had
these.
4.
They're the toe sock shoes.
Oh,
Oh
toe
no,
socks.
those are awful.
Gotcha.
Get those off the screen.
they're the shoes with toes.
Yeah, okay, so that's what it
podcast
Those
is.
are,
listener.
those are awful,
The
and
shoes
so are
with
the people
toes.
who have them.
Lion King 1 and 1.5.
Wait. I'm sorry. Can I?
Yes.
Before we get into that,
Yeah.
since y'all hate these skeletos so much, I think is what they were called.
What is that?
How do you feel about toe socks?
Don't like them.
I never was a fan of them. I remember in middle school or high school, girls would wear toe socks and then sandals and slippers, and I was like,
wrong.
"Why?"
I don't care if your toes are individual. Still a sin.
I hate those people.
Yes.
Still a sin.
Yeah.
Leland, I didn't quite catch your opinion on toe socks. You seem
I hate them.
okay. So all 3 of you are not for toe socks.
Well, that means you
Then
are.
Anthony is literally wearing toe socks right now.
Then I'm not going to say anything, and we'll just continue on with the conversation.
Anthony wears toe
You can
socks.
buy mine.
Everyone,
Wearing
let's
them
note
right
this
now.
now, fans.
Anthony, do you
finds-
also
Bookmark
wear
this
them
somewhere.
with your? Do you also wear them with your black and white Crocs?
Now you know I don't own any Crocs. I'd
don't
rather
know you
lose my
anymore.
feet.
You're all for gender reveal parties. You wear toe socks. I don't know you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm over here having a
and-
good time, not poo pooing anyone else's parties.
If
You're
Anthony
you're-
has a fetish for toe
Yeah.
socks.
if
That's why he
I-
turned down that threesome, because he found that they were not into toe socks.
Yeah, they're not toe sock people. Listen,
No toe
when I
socks,
have a
I'm out.
threesome, I like wearing toe socks. That's just me.
That's it, though. Just the toe socks.
if you
Yeah.
were provided
if I wore any more
Crocs,
than that.
would you wear them? Like if somebody provided it for
casually?
you, would you wear them?
You mean like Santa Claus brought them on Christmas Day?
Yeah,
He
I mean,
didn't
do you mean
immediately
if I'm
say
gifted
no,
them?
so that means he would.
Are you
Like,
saying if I'm gifted them, or
Yes.
or if someone's
Yeah,
like, here,
like you're
I want you to
gifted them.
wear these.
like someone
no,
was
I
just
wouldn't.
like, "Hey, I'm gonna buy you Crocs. Would you wear them like to use?
No, I would not.
Not even as house slippers?
Nah. That's what my toe socks are
He's
for.
wearing
They're
Crocs
supposed
right now
to
with his
be
toe
like the
socks.
most comfiest.
That's what I hear. Honestly,
Things.
looking at them, I don't even know how a foot stays inside one. They look so like
Same.
cumbersome and like
Dude.
your foot's just flopping around in it. I hate a flip flop because it's not secured enough around my foot. My sandals have got the strap over the top, and I'm only kind of tolerant
Slides.
of them.
They give like the. Have you seen like how gross like a foot tan looks with those things? Your foot looks infected. It's so gross.
Yo, Crocs are the adult version of like a little girl jelly.
Oh, I
slippers.
had
You know what I'm saying?
those. I had the clear jelly
The
sandals
jellies
as a kid.
sandals.
Of course you did. You're a girl.
And I had the one with the chunky heel.
Oh,
Yeah, those are Crocs.
It
That's a
was the
choice.
90s.
That's also on this list. Apparently, there's there's Crocs
Chunky heels?
with a heel.
Oh, there's all kinds
that-
of crazy Crocs now.
That sounds like the opposite of what a Croc is
There's
supposed to be.
also
Yeah, Crocs have gotten weirdly complicated.
Furbies.
Go ahead, Steph. Go ahead.
Furbies.
Just that's
Yeah.
it. Just Furbies that they
Yeah,
shouldn't
that they
have
shouldn't
existed.
have existed.
Oh,
have
this
no
is
issue with
upsetting.
Furbies.
Well-
These Crocs with
Well-
heels. This is upsetting.
I didn't look
They're
at 'em.
wedges, right? They're wedge
What's that?
heels. They're
No,
wedge
some
heels,
of them
right?
are stilettos, and then others
Really?
are wedges. Yeah,
And it
All
still
right, so
has
it's
like
not
the
made of
round
the same
foot.
material.
and also someone photoshopped a crocodile in heels. So you know,
Of course. Yep. Oh, you know, I feel like if we didn't have Furby, we would not have the Fantastic Funzo episode of The Simpsons.
I don't know.
Got a point. like Furbies were kind of weird, but I never jumped into like their like tiny satanic monsters that are creeping into your house to like do evil things. Like it's a weird toy. Like and at that point, like we'd already had the Tickle Me Elmo like insanity. So
Oh God.
like toys going like people going insane for toys was starting to kind of pan
Die
out
down.
to be a new normal.
Man, I worked in the toy department at Kmart the year those Elmos came out, man. I've seen things.
You still don't walk right after they trampled you.
I mean, once you go to war,
This changes a man.
There was a Martin Lufa King.
Wow.
There's no
sorry, what
picture,
did you
but that
just say?
existed. A Martin Lufa King.
huh?
And you know it somehow looks like him. Like it's got something. I don't like. Maybe it's got that Martin Luther King in carbonite like statue kind of look to it, and it's got the loofah material.
Oh,
on the one end.
around him?
Is
Yeah,
he just
or
holding
like-
the
like
Bible?
one
I
side,
don't understand. What do you
maybe?
mean? What is your carbonite pose you think he's in?
Oh, look at Martin Luther King monument.
Is he like
I
this?
don't know where it is. So go ahead and like just add carbonite.
Stuff that's Hitler.
Oh. No, Hitler's that.
There's a
But then I
statue.
thought there was one where he's like this. And not this.
Okay, Steph, you need to stop doing this. That's all I need to say.
I'm sorry.
Someone's gonna screenshot it, Steph, and then the podcast is ruined.
Oh, yeah, no. Please don't do that. I'm your friend.
Ooh, that looks real bad on
Yeah, I saw it. It was really bad. It made my stomach hurt. Caffeine-free Mountain Dew.
Well,
Why?
then what's the point?
Yeah. You know what's really sad?
I mean, all Mountain Dew.
Why do so many people hate this font? Comic Sans. Why? Why is it
Yeah, I
hated
don't know
so
why.
much?
Okay, it's totally fine in certain contexts, like in a comic book. But if you're writing an essay in college, you should not be using Comic
Yeah,
Sans.
but like,
Right, but
it's
that
not
shit will
okay,
make
like,
the same
even
reason-
in your name? Like, it's not
What?
even okay
Not
as,
for like
you know, like your name.
not on your
Logo?
college thesis.
Yeah, not on the college thesis.
Yeah, like not
Wow.
on anything that is like important because it is a casual. Yeah, everyone go into the chat and click the link that Steven put in there,
Yeah.
and you will see the Martin Luther
That's
King.
way different than I expected it to be.
Way different.
This one just looks like
Yeah.
a slice of bread. That I had a
It
whole
does.
I'm afraid
other
to
idea.
click it because it might pop up on the actual podcast, but
Huh?
whatever.
I don't know. I don't see a link.
I mean, on the stream.
How does
It's
it work?
in the chat.
Oh, it's in the chat on
podcast
on
listeners. You're just gonna have to Google image search Martin Luther King. It looks like it should show up.
My God,
I can't get the work. I'll just.
I have
Oh,
a
I
clean.
didn't even read that part.
No.
Oh, that's so cringy.
That is.
Okay, one, it looks like an oven mitt,
It
but it's a
does.
loofah, and it has Martin Luther King's face, like vector art on it. And on the back it says, "I have a clean."
Oh,
my
man,
God.
that's horrible. Oh, my
Oh my
stomach.
god.
That actually hurt. There's also
That is
Please
the
save that
worst.
and put it on the Instagram post when this podcast comes out.
no.
With
We
no
literally put it into our
context. Don't even
chat.
say what it is.
if you're still having a hard time
Oh
finding it.
goodness,
Thank you, Stephen.
that
that
was
boy.
awful.
will haunt us. That will
That-
haunt us
That was
forever.
rough.
Oh
Man.
Wow.
God. White people are the worst.
Yellow Starbursts. Why do people hate them so much? I think they're delicious.
Because they're Satanists.
Yellow
They're-
Starbursts? They're
like, they're-
delicious.
I like them.
They're fine. They're fine.
You know what?
They're no red,
Yeah, they're
but
totally fine.
not
You
everything
know,
can
you know
be
what's
red.
funny? Well, if you eat enough red, it just starts tasting like the yellow one anyway. So
Okay. Not to go
see how
back
we
to the
get there, but
terrible
okay.
thing that just happened, but so I was just texted a photo by someone in the chat. I'm not going to name names, but they found
It
a
was Scott, wasn't
Halloween
it?
costume.
no.
Oh, of Martin
God.
Luther King?
Yes.
Oh, I think I scrolled down that.
It's in that Google search.
Yeah, I think I
It's in
scrolled
the
down.
Google
Oh
search.
God.
Yeah.
I think it's the Burger King crown that pulls it all together.
So there's just awful people out there, and
That
they
is
should
the
be uninvented.
Yep, those people.
Just
the
like
person
social
who created the
media.
Martin Luther King should be uninvented
Horrible.
Yeah.
violently.
iPhone
Go on.
tongs?
iPhone
Tongs?
What?
Like,
Tongs.
Are they tongs shaped like an iPhone or just tongs
I
for
think
your
to
iPhone?
pick up your
tongs
iPhone.
for your iPhone.
Why would you need tongs to pick up your phone?
Oh, I'm confused because it looks like phone underwear.
Do you mean
We're only
iPhone
getting farther from any
thongs?
sense of kind of reasonable thinking. What?
Oh, I'm so angry.
Thongs, Seth. Those are
I'm
thongs.
so angry.
So iPhone thong, not tongs.
Oh, yeah, iPhone thongs.
Why does your iPhone need underwear?
I don't know. I guess it just keeps the hole closed.
Just like underwear.
That's it.
We're That's out. Why I have mine.
We're out.
If I did have my underwear, all the holes would be open.
Facebook poking?
You don't want
Stuff
your
just falling
iPhone
out.
getting dirty, being just commando out there.
Nope. Learning
what's
Mosquitoes?
way too much tonight.
We can't
Mosquitoes.
uninvent mosquitoes, but mosquitoes, if they didn't exist, that'd
but-
be cool.
Without the mosquito,
Here we go.
wouldn't have Jurassic Park.
You cut
You
out.
cut out, so we don't know what we would have.
Jurassic Park.
It was the mosquitoes' fault?
Yes, it was the mosquitoes' fault
Yep.
that humans
That was-
didn't
that
know
was the
how to
final-
contain animals.
That was the final scene. Jeff Goldblum's like, if it wasn't for the mosquito, we wouldn't be here.
I mean, those 5 documentaries that teach us not to do
suck.
stuff.
Now, Steven, I don't even think that's possible. Go on.
Apparently
Your
there's
joke is bad, and you should feel bad. Boo.
there's a gold poop pills. You take them so that your poop can twinkle.
Oh, I've heard about.
No,
stuff like
we
that.
need that. We need that because you ever take a particularly hefty one, you look back at it, you're like, yeah, look at it, sparkles.
That's gold, baby.
Bumper ball sacks. I don't like them.
I hate those.
They're awful.
I hate those
Who
so
puts them
much.
on their car? Like,
Rednecks in
Oh,
East
okay.
County.
Okay.
And Anthony,
Oh,
apparently.
truck nuts.
Truck nuts.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like them.
Okay,
They look
okay.
awful.
You know
Yeah,
what?
they're terrible.
I will put my name on that one. The one thing I would uninvent, like as far as like real things, not the concepts of like the evils of the world. It was just like
Yeah.
simple, like uninvent this regular product for purchase.
Yeah.
Truck nuts.
Yeah, they're terrible.
I
Hate them.
Yeah,
the
that's
only
fair.
the only good that a truck nut ever does is inform me that I don't like that person.
Well, yeah, that's the thing too. It's like once you see it, you kind of can't help but like wonder who's this person driving, and then you kind of like
Nobody I want to know.
No.
not someone I'm going to be
Having
nice
a
to.
nut lets me know exactly who it is.
It says
No,
a
no,
lot
you-
about a person.
No, it's Limp Bizkit driving it, and that's all you need to know. And that person's terrible.
my goodness.
Also, I have
Fred
seen them
Durst.
on bicycles,
Yeah.
which was a whole nother level of inane
Bicycles.
I'm glad.
stuff.
Anthony,
But
I'm glad
was it
to
doing the thing where it was
finally
hitting the
realize that you're-
spokes?
Anthony, come back to the fold. Come back with me. That you are angry about something so stupid. Yes,
through.
yes. Let it flow.
Are we
through.
talking like
Something,
bike
something
bikes
dumb,
or like
something.
Yeah.
motorbike?
Steven's got it right. Small dong energy. That's what truck
That's
nuts
right.
are.
That's
Yeah,
horrible.
that's fair.
We're not supposed to talk about dongs anymore. Ramon's very
No, we just
uncomfortable.
can't say the other D word. We were saying
Yeah,
it
but
too
I,
much.
no, I think he didn't want to hear about dongs in general.
I mean, it could have been both.
Well, real quick, one real thing I want to disinvent are small toilet seats.
Yeah, they're really unfortunate when you use one, and then you're like, man, that's real small. Really
Yeah.
small.
I don't like them. I wish they wouldn't exist. Why can't all toilet seats just be longer?
I don't know if I like the elongated toilet seat, though.
I don't think I've sat on too many short or long ones to really have an opinion.
Look, this is a real problem,
I'm
guys.
just saying. I'm not saying it's not a problem. I'm just saying, for me personally, I haven't really thought about it.
I mean,
My narrow behind hasn't had any problems on any toilet, so I am foreign to this plight.
I don't spend that much time in there to have that thought. I'm in and out.
I know there's some.
I
other
wish, because I have to take extra precautions. I'm just saying.
Like, I know there's a lot more stuff. I just can't think of it. Like,
Well, sure, there's plenty of stuff.
a lot of them is like the
there's a
as
lot.
seen on TV stuff. Because I get curious
lot of that stuff
and I
useless.
want to try it. Like, there was one where it was like, it had to do with eggs. It was like how to make a hard-boiled egg.
Has this ever happened to you?
But like,
In a microwave?
yeah, yes and no. It was
It's
basically
usually
saying
stuff like that.
it was
How to use your microwave
you
in
enjoy
ways
an
it's not
egg
supposed
with
to.
ease. And what it did was, like, I saw it at Dollar Tree, so I picked it up because it was $1. And
Yeah,
basically,
you mentioned this.
You are the prime person for the as seen on TV thing.
yeah, but it was
You
for
are
$1.
buying
them.
I was curious for $1. I'm not going to pay 3 payments of $14.95 to see if this egg thing works. This was $1 that I was like, I want an opinion. I just want to see how it works. And
You
was
are a treasure.
waste of
and
time.
I love you so much.
it was so much more work than you would to just hard boil eggs. Because
Steph, you want to come down to my neighborhood and go see the Bubble Pirate? You're just a delight. I have a real question that would drastically change life if we uninvented.
Okay.
So,
The internet.
Okay.
Throw it out there. No, we can keep the internet. Smartphones. If we
Isn't that the
uninvented
internet?
smartphones. No, it's not the internet.
Well, then why do you have a smartphone?
You don't. That's what I'm saying. You
got
uninvent
him.
the smartphone.
And then you don't. But without the internet, you don't have a smartphone.
true.
There'd still be a lot of stuff people would be doing on a
Really, name
something that
3
advanced.
things you do that don't require the internet on your phone.
send pictures of nudity, games.
Still need the internet.
No, you can.
How you
You
get
can
the
send
games
it
off the internet?
through the cellular data.
Yeah, that's internet.
That's not internet.
It's all internet.
All right, Grandpa.
Can you see it? It's internet.
It's internet.
Yeah. If it's on the screen, it's an internet.
It's internet.
There's at least 3 internets here.
Go back to yelling at clouds.
let me think. I know.
Ramon
Get-
says
getting rid
cellular
of-
data uses internet.
Ooh.
Ooh.
They are completely intertwined. They're completely intertwined at this point. But I'm just saying, smartphones. If we just went back to simple flip phones, your razors and stuff like that, it was just calls and texts. Yes, Jordan.
You could do that right now, Anthony. Just go out and get yourself a flip phone.
I'm not saying it's not possible, but I'm saying remove it for everybody. We are uninventing a product.
Yeah.
All I know is
yeah.
that dinner with you would be much more enjoyable because I actually have your attention again.
Aw.
I know D&D would be better because you'd be more engaged.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't be.
He's just always on TikTok. You know what? Let's disinvent TikTok.
That's why
Bring
Leland's
back
fighting me so much
Vine,
on this
the
internet.
superior app.
Then where am I going to see all my animals?
In nature.
Vine.
Go to the zoo.
The zoos are closed.
No, they're not. They should be, but they're not.
Not anymore. No. We have a customer that works in the giraffe exhibit. He likes to tell me stuff about giraffes. It's very funny.
Oh my goodness.
All right, real quick. I saw that Miracle Worker, the TBS show with
Harry Potter?
with Harry Potter and Steve Buscemi was
Yeah,
on
how is
HBO.
that?
So it's okay.
It's on HBO?
It's on the HBO Max app because I guess they
Oh,
get some
okay, cool.
TBS runoff. Still don't get AEW, but that's a whole different argument of mine. So I watched all of it. It's only like 12 episodes or less.
Right.
And I giggled real hard because Steve Buscemi as God is talking about Earth, and he's getting criticized by his parents and family that Earth is just too chaotic and weird. And they're like, tell them what Titus Andromedus, he's like, tell them what a cow is. And Steve Buscemi as God is like, it's like a big it's like a big dog you can drink from. And then Titus Andromedus again is like, well, then tell him what a dog is. He's like, it's like a small cow that you can be friends with. and he said, tell him what a giraffe is. He's like, it's like a big dog but with a leg for a neck. And that really shut me down for a second.
I'm sorry.
I got shut down. Wait, God has parents?
Oh yeah, it's a whole thing.
Okay.
and siblings.
Weird. I thought of something that should be disinvented.
Okay.
Internet service providers. There should just be one internet, just one,
And
that
free.
we all use for free.
Yeah.
That would improve the world, I feel.
Flynn
It was
lives,
just-
y'all.
just
Flynn
internet?
lives.
I remembered.
Just one internet.
That makes sense. I remembered 2 inventions: the titty bear.
What?
You remember that? The titty
Yes,
bear.
the titty bear. It's the thing that
It's
holds
like
your
a
tits
little
when
bear. It's like a little bear
Yeah.
thing, like this, and basically
Can't say that on television.
titty.
Yes, you can.
True.
TIDDY.
But you can-
Titty.
Yeah, we're not saying booby bear. It's a different spelling.
TIDDY. So it's a bear that goes
All right.
that attaches to your seatbelt, and it goes right
okay.
here. So you have
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
comfy
Yep.
comfort while you have your seatbelt on.
So the edge of the seatbelt doesn't rub on your neck for people who
Yeah.
are like short and stuff.
No. It doesn't rub on the lady's boobs, so the
Oh.
bear goes right here.
Also that.
yeah.
And
You wanna
easy butter
uninvent those?
contraption, which I'm going to explain because this description is so dumb.
Wait, really quick, can I just say I would like to apply for the job of titty bear? Go on.
Is there any openings for?
Jesus Christ. No, so easy butter is basically a contraption. It just looks like a little square, and you're supposed to load it with a stick of butter, and you like click it, and it's supposed to cut
I don't
a
like where this is
perfect
going.
square of butter on whatever you need to put on. What
Like a
made me
tab,
laugh
like a perfect tab,
is the
like a
description
Pez dispenser of butter.
because it shows what it kind of looks like. Like you can see it's a little white square,
It makes a perfect
and it
tab
makes a perfect
of butter.
square. But the description goes, it always stinks to try to cut into butter and encounter all of the problems that arise. Bent knives, broken fingers, uneven chunks,
What?
and divorce are just a few. So thankfully, there's a contraption that takes care of all of that. Easy butter slices your butter into perfect portions every time, and even shoots them out with a fun click. It even works on margarine. It's like a staple gun for the kitchen. Only dumber and completely useless in every possible way.
That copywriter needs a raise. Put that dude in charge of the whole company. I love that description.
Well, there's a lot to take in there.
Yeah, you know.
I want 5 of them.
I'll take notes.
Oh man,
I thought it was interesting because that made me laugh.
I think that's the best. Semi unrelated. The best part of that had nothing to do with the topic. But you just can't beat writing like that.
All right. Here's a controversial one.
Okay.
We should de-invent firearms. Back to medieval weaponry, son. Broadswords, axes. That's all. Bows and arrows.
I mean,
I think we already had this
I see a lot of
discussion.
plus. I see a lot
want
of
a
bonuses.
flail.
I feel like war would be so much more awesome.
I think you would definitely think twice before like using a weapon.
Oh yeah.
So I have a customer who works at one of the four local armories in Burbank.
Oh God.
Yeah, why there's 4 is beyond me. And there's
I
a
would
line
assume a lot are getting
outside
made,
every
like-
single one of them. What's that?
How much work? How much work are they doing for the film industry?
Probably none.
Really?
Well, these aren't. If I was to drive you by them, you go, oh no, film people aren't going in there.
Okay.
So he's a shopper. He is. I'm going to describe this gentleman as a 400+ pound bearded individual who can barely breathe or walk when he comes in, and he buys one thing. Anthony, what do you think the one comic book he buys? And he loves his guns and works for a
The
gun
Punisher.
store. He only
Punisher.
buys the Punisher. He has purchased,
gonna say
and
Wonder
he
Woman,
likes to
but-
let me know all the time. He has every single issue of Punisher in almost every language ever made.
Why?
Wow.
That sounds like a waste.
This is it. This is all he buys.
He just
And,
wants to be a
and
collector
Nightmare Before
of
Christmas
the
stuff
things?
for his daughter. He's just a weirdo. So he comes in and he was like, well, you know what I do for a living, right? I said, yeah, I remember. And he's like, yeah, I've been so busy. I haven't been able to come in just selling so many guns right and left. And I was like, yeah, that's cool. I said, out of everything that's happening right now, that's the scariest thing that I've heard in 7 months. And he goes, yeah. He goes, but all I can do is give him a little card that says, now that you're
Please
a gun
don't shoot
owner,
people.
no, please learn how to use it. He's like, so I sleep well at night.
Well, look at
Good for
the
you,
good
sir.
news is there's no ammo. No one can buy ammo. So there's that.
That got all
he
bought
was
up in the
just
first
so-
couple months.
He was so he really justified it. Like, well, I can only give him a card that teaches him how to shoot, so it's out of my hands. It's just like, okay,
I feel like this is a card that would have pictures on it, like an IKEA instruction.
oh, probably.
manual.
Should.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really windy over here. I'm so sorry about that.
That's all right. That's all
Yeah.
right.
You guys can hear my wind.
I think I love windstorms. I think those are awesome.
Oh, they make me feel uneasy.
we're-
The whistling sound.
I love to stand out of them and put on a cape and a big long white wig and pretend I'm Storm and talk about like the Arctic frost and stuff.
Can we do a clip
Yeah,
of
but
you
where's
like
the foot
that?
connected
Recite
to?
Robert Frost.
That would be
poem.
so
What'd you say,
awesome to
Jordan?
do.
I said, where's the cape connected to?
her
The wrist
her,
and
her
the
wrist
armpit.
and her outfit.
All right, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Leland.
Yeah, what's up? If you
If,
want to email us, you can email
Nope,
us.
that's not the one.
Nope, that's
not
the one I'm
Stop
doing.
talking. I don't want to hear about it. I want you to tell me what the social medias are.
podcast@gmail.com. That's where you can email us, because that's the one I know, and that's the only one I'm going to give you.
I'm just
I
laughing
don't know
because
where
that's the first one
podcasts
he
come
jumped
from.
to.
I don't know what our social medias are. I don't care, but I know how to get you an email.
But it's the same. It's unified branding. We have the same thing for everything.
I know, and I can't seem to remember it week to week. I don't know why.
The hardest part is the podcast servers, because there are just a lot of them.
Yeah.
But there's only like 3 or 4 that really matter. And Steph, what are those 3 or 4 that really matter?
Spotify, Stitcher, Apple Podcasts, Google Play.
Yep, those are the 4 that
that's
matter.
the 4 that matters.
You can be good there. And anywhere else you can find podcasts that where you don't have to pay.
Yeah.
Jordan, being the worst at social media, what are our social medias?
You can follow us on social media if you just look up LRC Podcast on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. I have it right on the screen. Like it's right there.
That's also true.
See, that would have been the real easy one.
Find us on all the things.
Although then I'd have to jump through different windows to figure out where the Twitch is still up. All right, then Jordan, why don't you continue and tell us where they can find you personally on the social media?
You can find me on most social media platforms at Jordan is a Bear. Remember, I have an OnlyFans. I have not posted on there yet, but I will. Also, you can listen to our sister podcast, PCP, the Pixel Clicks Podcast, on Spotify. Just look up Pixel Clicks Podcast. We'll pop right up. We have a Ghost of Tsushima spoiler cast up there. So please listen and let us know what you think.
Is that a
and
sister
maybe we'll do
podcast
more.
to us?
What?
How's that a sister podcast to us?
Oh, because I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, by relation.
I don't remember starting a network over here. Leland, you continue to make inspirational art pieces.
That's
that
not
tantalize
true.
the imagination.
I haven't posted anything in days.
Days, but it takes a week for these podcasts to come out, so something has come out.
And still more than me.
Why don't you tell them where to find those? Also true.
You can find it, Leland Pierce Art, on Instagram and the Facebook.
Steph, if they want to invite you to meet Bubble Pirates,
You
do they find
can follow me on Instagram and Twitter and YouTube and Twitch. I post stuff. I don't know when, but it happens. I post things. Oh, Stephanoids. STEPHUHNOIDS. That's what we're waiting for. I knew I was missing something.
yeah, last week you didn't do the whole spelling of it, but you did say your name, so you seem to have thrown off your own rhythm.
Yeah. It happens.
That's okay.
It happens.
That's okay.
But yeah, I post stuff.
And if you want to invite me into a sum of some kind, then go ahead and find me at Graphite Night on the Twitter and Spooky Spookington on the Instagram. Quick question. I'm starting to think, since I can't get Graphite Night anymore on Instagram, it's just going to be a vacant account. Should I change
We
my
just got a
branding?
new follower.
Hey!
And also, yes.
Oh, nice. Should I just change to Spooky?
Yeah, why not?
I suppose. I mean, if it seems dumb to have a bunch of different ones.
It is.
Wait, you're
Or at
going to get
least not
spooky on
useful.
all the things?
I might. I've thought about it.
I mean, you're welcome.
Yeah, you should just claim everything
True.
now so it's all yours.
I have Leland to thank for that
Should.
moniker. So until next week, I am Anthony. Above me is
Oh, I'm Leland.
and to the left.
Like directly to your left, or
No, to Leland's left, where I'm pointing.
Oh, hi, I'm Jordan.
And down here,
Hi, I'm Steph.
okay. I'm glad that worked out smoothly.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Thank you.
And I'm Anthony, and we'll see you next week.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.